We need to come up with an opening.
I know. We need like an intro song.
And I put the song on.
Yes.
That's
true. That's true.
But like something that we say.
Yes.
Yeah, hi.
Welcome
no,
back.
That's not it. We don't like just hi.
Yeah, I don't know.
The last time have you watched Jane the Virgin?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's a series on Netflix.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it is so cute, and it's like kind of mocking the telenovelas, the Spanish soap operas.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And so, which I never had watched before, but now I feel like I'm an expert on them. But it's a guy is narrating what's happening.
Okay.
That's what we need. We need a guy with a sexy Hispanic voice.
That would be nice.
I can't even do it. I don't even know what I'd say, but he would know. He would know what to say. The last time we were with Leslie and Michelle, they were, I don't know. If you don't watch Jane the Virgin, though, it's really cute because she is like a early 20s, mid-20s gal who's saving herself for marriage.
Aww.
And she was engaged to 2 years to this guy who stuck it out with her. And she ends up getting artificially inseminated.
I do remember the previews for that. Yes. Okay.
Rochelle told me to watch it. It's really cute. So if you have Netflix and you're looking for a lighthearted, easy to knit whatever to or whatever, Jane the Virgin is very cute and
I'll
funny.
have to look that up because I did look up the movie the other day the show that you told me to watch.
What was that? The Tudors?
Yeah, and like the first 5 minutes it was like full on.
They were a little risque back in the day.
Yeah, so I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that there.
Yeah.
Did you expect anything else from me?
I don't know, because the beginning of it, I was like, "Oh, I think I
guy
like
gets
this."
Killed,
and then all of a sudden, I'm just like,
I know, but you can fast forward through
That's
those
true.
moments of passion,
or slow it down.
Yeah,
rewind
whatever.
it. No,
if only I could do that in real life. Just kidding, honey.
They only knew our conversation before we started recording.
Oh my gosh, you're not going to. No. There's just no way.
We don't share everything.
And be thankful because you don't want to know everything about us. I don't want to know everything about myself.
Well, now that I know that my daughter's boyfriend, hi Austin, watches our podcast, I have to be really careful what I say.
Oh no, that's not cool. We will have to tell him he can't watch anymore. Sorry, honey, turn it off.
You don't knit it. He does knit. He said his grandma taught him to knit.
He is such a keeper.
Yeah.
All right, so a little backstory here. Her daughter works at Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
As does her boyfriend.
Yes.
My husband and I went to Chick-fil-A the other day. First time we'd been there. I've gone through the drive-thru and they have a market salad that's really good. We went inside.
Yep.
And I'm over getting napkins and stuff, and my husband says, "Hey, Keely's waving to you." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I go over and I see Keely sitting there with her boyfriend, and I know it's her boyfriend.
Right.
So I have to go over and say hello.
Of course. Yes.
But they tell me that he recognized me before she did. And I go, "What, from the podcast?" And he goes, "Yeah, from the podcast." Keely's like, "You watch my mom's podcast?"
Well, and Austin asked my daughter, he's like, "Well, don't you watch your mom's podcast?" She's like, "No."
My kids don't watch. No, I think they'd be horrified to watch. They'd just be embarrassed.
And my dad watched our last podcast. I love
that your dad watched. And tell
him
what
his funniest part was the name part about my name, Leslie.
Yeah,
he was cracking up at that. He understood. But what
I thought was funny was she asked him, something about.
I asked him. I said, "Dad, did it make you want to knit?"
Oh, right,
watching our podcast. He was like, "Well, you guys barely talked about knitting." I was like,
"True, that is true. We don't talk a ton about knitting.
We are knitting.
We're knitting. It's all about knitting. It's just there's a lot of different rabbit trails that take off from that.
There's more to life than knitting. Not much,
but yeah. But unfortunately, sometimes life has to include things other than knitting.
That's right.
We
can't just knit 24/7.
I kind of wish that I could knit more.
I do too. Although we drove to Newport yesterday. And it was a 2.5 hour drive to go to the beach.
So you got to knit the whole time?
So I did. I knit the whole time. It was so awesome. I haven't had that big of a span of time where I didn't feel obligated to do anything else. No laundry, no dishes, no nothing. So it was so nice.
Oh,
And then I had to drive home.
Oh, you did? You took the drive home? That's what we'll do too sometimes. It's just... In fact, the last few times I've done the driving.
Oh, interesting. Well, we did get home a lot quicker with me driving home.
Oh, so we know who's the lead foot of the group.
Yeah. My husband was like, wow, we made it in like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
He wasn't watching the speedometer?
And I was like, you're welcome. Oh, there was a couple times we did pass a cop that was using his radar gun thing.
But I mean, Bob wasn't like watching.
Oh, he was. He was holding on for dear life a couple times and pushing on his brake.
Oh,
he said that corner is supposed to be 30. You're supposed to take that at 35. I was like, that's just recommended.
That's right. That's just
you
a
can go
recommendation. Yeah, totally up to you.
Exactly. So we made it home safely.
Clearly,
all in one piece.
Here we are.
Yes, we are here.
What was I going to say about that?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. But uninterrupted knitting time. My husband had to go to a physical the other day.
Oh,
because
fun.
I think I've mentioned that he's retiring from the Portland Police Bureau 25 years in October.
Yep.
And then he's going to be going to work for another agency as a retirement job. And it kind of will be retirement because it won't be nearly the hours that he's been working with Portland, being on call, fatal team and stuff, court.
Overtime. Yeah,
lots of overtime. Yeah. But anyway, so he had to go to this physical. So I went with him to offer moral support.
Definitely.
And then I knew that I could knit.
That's right.
3 hours.
Wow.
We waited over an hour in the waiting room. And you can't complain.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's not like it's on your dime or your thing.
Right.
You just have to do it. So
when you don't want to be rude to the doctor. You never know what they'll do to you then.
Yeah, no kidding. And it was one of those places where there's a lot of testing going on.
Oh.
Like, a lot of the people that are going in for the drug testing for jobs and probably other reasons.
Yes. True.
Keeping your parole officer happy.
Yes.
I don't know. So it was, but we did get put in a different room with less people.
Oh, nice.
It was, but there was this really cute little girl. No, she was adorable. So she's coming over. I'm, kind of playing with her and stuff. Then she starts getting near my knitting. Oh. And I'm like, oh, no.
That doesn't happen.
We don't touch that.
That's right.
You're cute, but you're not that cute.
That's right. Unless you know how to knit.
No, I don't even care. Just back away from my project.
No touchy.
Keep your grimy little hands off my stuff.
That's right.
Here, play with my phone.
Yeah, exactly. You can break that, but don't touch my
mess with
knitting.
the knitting.
That's right.
So I did make a lot of progress. I was really hoping to have this off the needles to show you guys by today.
Pretty.
Because I finished all the charts days ago.
Oh my gosh.
I am doing the edging. And it is taken freaking forever.
Wow.
In fact, that's why I should move it, but I had the little progress keeper, one of the cute progress keepers that Melissa from Knitty by Nature sent.
Yes.
Because I feel like I'm not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
But
it's daunting.
I have, all the yarn can go on the floor.
That's right.
I have this much left to do of the edging.
Then you're done?
Then I'm done.
Okay.
Then I just have to wash it and block it.
How many stitches is that? Hundreds?
I have no idea how many stitches are left because I was so excited to take all the stitch markers off as I was, because it was jangling.
Yes.
It's lighter without all the
It was
stitch
so
markers.
funny, all those stitch markers.
If you look at that pattern, there are options for different edgings, and some of them are gorgeous. They're just like all. But the original pattern, it just calls for an edging that is a knit 5, and the last 2 you're knitting 2 together, to attach it to the. And it's just a real. Oh well, you're not gonna see them there because I haven't done that side yet. Okay. It is just that.
Oh, interesting.
So it's very
almost looks like a rib. Almost.
It's like a ribbon.
Okay.
It's very plain. I wanted plain because to me, with all of this, I didn't want to take away from that.
Right, you have so much going on.
If you look at the projects on the project page, some of them are really pretty, and I mean, the edging on your guys', if you did any, are much nicer than mine as far as prettier. But I really was just wanting plain. Yeah. And so. Yeah, I'm almost done. Wow. I'm going to have it for the cruise. So what's going to be fun to see is how much this thing grows.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's big now. After it gets washed, it's going to be monstrously huge, which is good. I like that.
So can you point out all the different constellations on your...
Yeah, I'll have to learn
Where's
them.
the Big Dipper?
All I know is that that's the North Star right in the middle.
Of course.
And I really, really do wish that I'd been thinking ahead and used a bigger bead for that one.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, but there's no
going back.
no going back. I would totally knit this again.
Okay.
Sometime.
Good.
In a while.
Yeah.
Sometime soon. But it was it was really an easy, fun knit.
Good.
Except the edging. The edging sucks.
Yeah. A lot of times it's funny how edgings can just seem like it takes longer to do the edging than any of the other things.
Totally, I know.
Yeah.
This has taken me I just can't believe how long this has taken me just to do this edging.
Yeah.
I've knit on this thing obsessively because I really wanted to get it done.
Yeah, totally.
And I think that was good. Like if I hadn't been under like a time crunch, how long would it take me to knit this? You know, would I put it aside and just forget about it? Probably. So I'm glad that I knit it with a deadline.
Yes.
So
sometimes deadlines are good.
Yeah. So anyhow,
that's awesome.
You're making good progress on your
Freja sweater. I don't even know what it's called.
We don't usually care what things are called.
We call it
we don't
whatever
even know.
we want to call it anyway.
Still not sure what this is. I mean, I still don't know how to say this.
Oh, right.
And I Googled it. It's like not even a real word, I don't think.
Yeah. So who knows?
It's my universe.
That's right.
And it revolves around me.
It revolves around you.
Yes.
So I had put this sweater down a long time ago,
You
and
did.
then I picked it up, and I had debated on whether I was going to rip out the bottom part because it's seed stitch, and I don't really love. I like seed stitch, but I didn't love the look of it.
You didn't like that it wasn't going to fit the way you wanted it to fit.
But when I took it out of my bag, because all I had was the bottom part, the seed stitch done, I measured it, and it was right at the point where I could start just knitting. And so then I was like, okay, I'm not ripping it out. I'm already at that point where I can start just knitting. So I've literally in 2 weeks done my decreases. Now I'm increasing for the bust.
Really?
And yeah.
So it's a short sweater.
No, it's long, but it's got lots of repeats in between when you're increasing.
Okay.
You know?
Or your boobs hang really low.
They do. They do. So thank God for bras. So I don't, it shouldn't be. I mean, once I block, I still have a lot to go.
You have a lot of increasing
I have 2 more increases, rows, but lots of rows in between those increases.
Okay. I feel better now.
Yeah. So it's pretty big.
Because if your breasts are not at your belly button, then that is a short sweater.
No halter tops for me. I'm not into that style.
Not anymore.
Yeah. So I've been knitting on that like crazy.
Cool.
I've been knitting on other things too. Have you been knitting on other things or no?
Well,
do you go back and forth?
Okay. I did no.
No.
Yes. Okay. Sometimes you have to have these conversations with yourself.
That's right. Convince yourself
Yes.
or to tell yourself what you're doing. Yeah.
I did do a little bit of knitting on my Up in Yarns
Oh, pretty.
sock, but I did something that I'm not sure I like.
Okay.
And so I don't know if I should rip it back.
What did you do?
Well, okay, on Instagram maybe you've seen how some people are doing they'll do, instead of doing the toe a different color, they just do a solid, or not solid, but just do whatever yarn, and then they'll put like a stripe of what would be their toe color in. I don't know if you've seen that. It's really cute, and I just probably didn't describe it right, but I remembered that after I'd already done my toe in the contrasting color.
Right.
It's like they put their contrasting color
throughout the pattern, so
or at least up some from the toe, and it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot, and I did the toe in the black, and then I was going along with my color, and then I remembered, oh yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna add my contrasting color. Well, now I just don't. It's like just this random row of black.
Well, will you do another random row of black somewhere up further a little bit?
I probably better.
You could. If you knew how many rows this is.
I don't.
Which you probably don't, because that'd be hard. You could count it on the back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that either.
Because then you could do another, just kind of make it sort of stripey, you know.
Just add some random
black stripes throughout.
Maybe I'll just do that all the way up the dang
That's
sock.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
I mean, then it would make it look
at least
more
not
like it was thought out.
So weird. Like, why is that there?
Yeah, why is that black? Yeah, because otherwise that's what I would think. If that was it, I would think that. But
like
if you add a couple more stripes up the foot and stuff and up the leg.
I'm just trying to decide if I would even like that. Like,
I think it's pretty.
You do? Or should I just go back a little bit?
You could, either one. I mean, you're not going to go wrong. Either one is fine.
Yeah, I don't know, you guys.
Because I like the black, but...
I like the black. And
I love it here, because I love how that hooks up.
Too.
It's really cool. And what pattern is that? Is that the...
This is the Whiz Bang again.
The Whiz Bang,
yeah.
Okay. Is that a paid for pattern?
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should buy it because it's really
You
cute.
should, because it's very,
really
you know,
cute.
it's really easy, very memorizable.
Yeah.
And it's
Looks
just
really
gives a
pretty with
little
that yarn.
something.
Yeah.
But obviously I haven't done much because, I've really just been doing the universe.
Yeah.
I really need to get my hat cast on, which I'll just talk about that in a minute. So go ahead with, what else have you done?
Well, I've been working on my yoga shawl,
Yes,
of course.
I would hope so.
Of course. It's growing. Although I should put
Need help?
a progress thing on it too, because to me sometimes I feel like, is it really growing?
I know, so that is,
know it
I do
is.
like those progress keepers for that.
Yes.
In fact, I should move mine.
So here it is.
Oh.
So far.
Wow, yeah.
So it's growing. I still have a lot more to go, but it's funny working with, on this one I'm working with wool, 100%, what is it? Peruvian Highland wool from Knit Picks, and then this one is 100% wool, I don't know what kind, but it's just interesting how this is definitely a little bit rougher.
Oh.
This is a little bit softer, but the beautiful thing about it is I can spit splice both of those projects.
If she can be spitting,
Oh my
she's
gosh,
happy.
I love it, because to me there's not as many ends to weave in, and this sweater is going to have color work. I don't have a picture of it, but up here there's some color work. So
But there you basically have to have the ends to weave
I do.
in.
I'll have to weave in those. So to me, that's enough ends to weave in. So it'll be
Right.
nice. But so anyway, I've been working on that a ton also, and then I have a half finished object. I'm working on my socks from my sock blank.
I love that.
So here's my, although I didn't weave in my end, so I need to weave it in, and it's not washed or blocked. But I just did shorty socks.
Really cute.
It looks wonky.
It does make you look like you have a really big foot when you only do that much.
But I swear it fits. And this is, I did these on size 0. So I'm really curious to wash and block them.
Yeah.
They fit now, but it'll be interesting to see how much it stretches out a little bit when it's washed.
Right.
But I'm waiting to wash it until this one, its partner, is done, so that I can measure and make sure that everything's correct.
Yeah, because I did that once.
Yes, exactly.
But I don't know how I did that because I knit my socks at the same time. So I don't
know.
remember what the deal was, but I remember doing that and thinking,
Who knows?
now I don't know what.
And I just did the Fish Lips Kiss Heel on here. And I love the rounded toe, what's it called, that we do? I don't even know
The
what's in here.
seam-free rounded toe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. I feel
do
like
too.
it's so nice and
Because it
round.
doesn't look like a snake's head. It doesn't
No.
look like a cobra.
It's so nice and round.
Mhm.
So what's that called again? Who's it by? Do you remember?
I have it written down.
I don't know if I have
I
my
have it written
paperwork.
down in a lot of places because that's the toe that I use.
I love it.
Um,
I mean, when you told me about it, I was like, that is like the best.
it is.
The best. I think I must
You're,
have it in my other
you're
bag.
staggering your increases on your toes
Yeah.
between doing it 1 from the end and 3 in from the end, and then you're not doing them like you go back and forth as to,
Right.
I just like it because I do
love,
really like the.
I think it's just a pretty toe. If you're doing toe up socks,
yeah.
I think it's really pretty. Yeah, so I have the paper, but I think I left it in my other bag.
No, I think this is it right here.
Okay.
Yeah, seam-free rounded toe for a toe-up
Sock.
recipe by Lynn Ashton.
Yeah,
That's
so
the one you
look
did.
it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. Love it,
Yep.
love it, love it. I don't think I'll do any other.
Maybe I'll link it in the
toes.
show notes
Yes.
if I do show notes.
Yeah. No, I think that's good because I
It's
don't
in-
like the square
Actually,
toes.
it's in the Socks Between Friends.
Oh.
But maybe I'll put
yes.
it in again. Because I don't know if on our Ravelry board, I went
Mm-hmm.
and archived a bunch of the threads just because
Okay.
you can still get to them, I think. You just
Yeah.
have to go click on the word more,
Okay.
and then it'll bring up more of the threads if
Okay.
you're looking for show notes from something previous.
Yeah.
But I hated all those. It just seemed very messy to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I hate a bunch of messages in my inbox I don't like.
Mhm.
And then if I need information, I can't find it. So it's kind of silly to do.
Yeah.
But I do it anyway, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
But
All
yeah,
right.
I love that rounded toe.
Yeah.
Love it, love it. So that's all I'm knitting on is those 3 things.
I don't know what brought this up, but
Mhm.
if you use Hayas,
Mhm.
did you know that this little hole down here, which what I started doing, because I put this back on my interchangeables because I needed the 60 inch.
Oh, right.
The
Yeah.
40 was just not long enough. So the little hole, like on, I think it's Addie's or something,
Mm-hmm.
I stuck it, no, it's the Knitter's Pride, I don't know who it is, but I stuck a needle through it and really tightened down the needle so it wouldn't come undone.
Right.
Well, somehow I found the information that this little hole is actually for if you want to put a lifeline in something.
Yeah, I've seen people do that also.
That is amazing.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
Still don't understand it, but I guess you just thread something through, and then it would just get knit into your...
It gets sent through the whole row.
I would actually use a lifeline if I did that, because the idea of putting a lifeline in with a needle...
Oh, it's annoying.
I've never been that motivated.
Yeah. I've done it once, and then I haven't done it since. But
I mean, I think I did do it once, but anyway, so if you have hayas, you can use your little hole.
Well, even any of them, I think you could probably do that. Yeah, and even not have a hole. And if the yarn will fit through, or you'd have to reuse really.
Oh, yeah, because you would be using something really fine for your lifeline.
Yeah. Thread of some sort or something.
Some sort of thread.
It would have to be really tiny to fit through that. But
I keep eyeing that hat you have there, that pattern.
That's a little story.
Oh, good. We have a few stories today.
Yes. So.
All right. Well, so those are our works in progress.
Yes.
Oh.
No finished objects, just the half finished objects.
Because I keep saying I want to do this, I've been shoving this in and out of my Bags by Awesome Granny bag. One of my Bags by Awesome Granny.
Yes.
And it fits.
I have all my projects right now in my Bags by Awesome Granny. So it's awesome because she's awesome. But
That's
I was able just to bring this one bag today with all 3 projects in there. So look at how much I fit.
I know,
sweater,
you really can.
The yoga shawl, socks, all in there. So that's genius. It's awesome.
I love big bags. I love big bags and I cannot lie.
That could be our opening song.
Except that one time I used a song and then it wouldn't play.
You got in trouble.
I did get in trouble, so
we can't win any song.
I'd have to sing to you.
Or we would have to do a duet. Yes, that would be terrifying.
But see, the thing is you can actually sing. I don't have a singing voice.
Can sing too.
No, I don't have a good. And what really sucks is I love music.
I do too.
And I have so many song lyrics in my head.
Yeah.
And I can't just break out into song because you guys would be like, please stop. I really can't sing. I was not blessed with a voice that makes the angels
I'm not either.
happy.
I can sing, but it's not something
the little devils are going, yeah.
That's funny.
And then this sock is in this bag. That, remember this one?
Yes.
That I love? Kate Rowe Design. She's on Etsy. She's over in the UK somewhere. She's across the pond, is how she puts it. I like that. But I also got a glasses case with a kitty on it.
Fun.
It's downstairs. I can't show you.
Nice.
And I have a little makeup bag coming.
Wonderful.
Because I just love these.
It's cute.
They're so cute.
Very cute.
And I am Team Cat.
You are Team Cat?
We kept the cat.
You did?
All right, so if you follow on Instagram,
yes.
I was going to get rid of my cat. It came up somehow. My husband doesn't like. He does
hair
though.
Everywhere.
Yeah, he loves the cat though. I mean, he walks by her and he pets her.
How can you not love her? She's a sweet cat.
She's the sweetest cat ever.
Is.
We just don't like the hair everywhere.
Right, and her climbing on the kitchen counters.
That's really disturbing. It
is. I grew up with cats climbing on the kitchen counter, and now I think it's gross.
It's very
gross. When I was a kid, our cat was always they climb everywhere. So
yeah, and I mean, I don't think there's any real stopping them.
No,
you can get to the point where when you walk in the room, they get down because they're like, "Oh, we're busted."
But they're gonna do it when
they're
you're gone.
They're gonna do it, and it does. It freaks me out because I have germ issues. I just don't like that. But that's what bleach is for.
Exactly, and I didn't die. I mean, I'm here today, so obviously I survived having cats climbing on our counters. That's just it. I mean, my immune system is pretty strong.
That's good.
So maybe that's why.
Maybe so.
Cats climbing on the counters is a good thing.
This cat's so sweet. So we're keeping. And it wasn't like Michael was like, you have to get rid of the cat.
Right.
He just would prefer it if we didn't have her. But he didn't make me,
Right.
When he mentioned, I said, well, I'm going to throw you under the bus. And he's like, I don't care.
He didn't threaten yarn versus cat.
Don't give
Make
me
a choice. Okay, yeah.
Because he does watch this sometimes.
That's true, yeah.
We love the cat, and so Cat stayed.
Good.
And she's so cute because
one of the kids is going, but the cat's staying.
Well, when we were talking about that, because Rebecca saw it on some social... No, Renata did.
Oh, sad. Renata she did. I saw her reply.
And she's like, I had to learn of this on social media. You don't talk to us about getting rid of one of our family members.
Well, they're in their rooms.
And Rebecca hadn't even heard about it, so she's like, "What are you talking about?" So then they're,
in
Rebecca,
an uproar.
Yeah, Rebecca's like, "Would you get rid of me?"
Oh, gee.
I'm like, "Well, you haven't done anything that bad yet, but don't push it." And
anything's up for grabs.
Exactly, you just never know with us.
Day to day changes.
And Renata was like, "Well, I shed probably as much as the cat does."
Thank you for saying
I'm like, "Well, your hair isn't white and everywhere, but
yes.
Point taken, we're keeping the cat. She's part of the family."
She is.
And when I first put it on Instagram and Facebook, I thought I could do it. I thought I could get rid of her.
Right.
Because back in the old days, I could do that, no problem.
Totally.
Wouldn't think twice. Like, you're not working out for me?
Right.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Yeah. In fact, Michael jokes how he's surprised that we've lasted as long as we have because...
But he's still working for you, though. So.
Yeah, it's all still working out, yeah. But I've gotten rid of several.
You have animals. Creatures,
creatures.
In a nice way. She hasn't just gotten rid of them, like,
no, but
you take care of them.
Well, yeah, I take care of them. I never shot an animal.
No.
I did beat a rat to death with a rock. But it wasn't a pet rock. It wasn't
a pet rock.
It wasn't a pet rat.
It wasn't a domesticated rat.
No, it was not. It was in our yard.
I love pet rats.
Because of our neighbors.
Yeah.
Our old neighbors, not here. Let's clarify.
They like to collect garbage, and
they
attracted rats.
Yeah.
So you had rats.
I did.
Yes.
And when I called about it, the county wasn't going to help, but they told me to get a Jack Russell Terrier.
And you did.
And we'd already had a Jack Russell Terrier.
We're going to get another
the
one.
dog from hell.
Yes.
And so, yeah. So anyway, that's all history. Keeping the cat.
We could talk about a lot of different animals.
We could. How's Sophie? How's your dog?
Sophie's good. Sophie's still with us.
Good.
Yes, she is good.
She was sick for a while, so.
She was. We didn't know what was wrong.
We're
Spent $60, went to the vet, and the vet, she was yelping. She'd jump off the couch and yelp, and she would try to go through her doggy door and yelp.
Aww.
And so I was like, what is wrong? Did she hurt herself? Did something spook her? So we took her to the vet. The vet, like, pulled on her legs, was doing all kinds of things. She didn't yelp once for the vet. So the vet was like, I think she's fine. Like, they watched her walk. Yeah, so they just gave her pain meds. And
I wish it was that easy for us.
I know.
Go in, yelp. Oh, here's some pain meds.
That's right. So she's fine now. She's been jumping off things, and so...
Maybe that's it. I'm not jumping off enough things.
Maybe that could be. But we thought maybe she got stung by a bee.
Not like I'm shopping for pain meds.
No.
Just saying.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she's okay.
I'm glad she's okay, too, because that kind of stuff stresses me out. I will lose sleep over my dog. I will, like, stay up all night. I will sleep next to her on the hard floor.
Why don't you just have her up on your bed?
Because I'm afraid she'll jump off, and our bed is so high, she can't sleep on our bed.
That's a good point.
And our whole house has zero carpet, and so our daughters, if she sleeps on their beds, they have to put, like, a mat down or something so that when she jumps off, it doesn't hurt her legs and stuff. Aww. But I was, like, telling my husband, I was like, here, she's got greyhounds, miniature greyhounds with these long, spindly legs. They're fine. I'm like, Sophie's like she's not overweight at all. She's right at her right weight, but she's stocky, strong. I wouldn't think they'd have, issues like that.
We have had one broken leg.
You have, but he's fine.
Well,
right?
His legs kind of
Oh,
I mean, it's okay. We can tell a difference. And mentally, he's never been the same.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Well, his brain's really small, isn't it?
Well, I don't think Sophie's is any bigger.
Probably not.
I'm just saying. Your dog's not smarter than mine.
No, I was just thinking, I think Sophie's head might be bigger.
I think
but
because
I don't know.
he's a boy.
He's a boy.
Their
brains are smaller.
They must be. I forgot about one of my projects.
Oh.
And it is living in one of my favorite, I could pick. But
I know.
Stitches plus
millions.
pearls.
Not millions, but...
I just love this bag. And it's not just because of what it says. But look at that face. I just love that cat face. It is so cute.
Well, the back is so cute, too, with all the cats, crazy cats.
And I put my cute little gumball progress keeper that we got from Angelique.
Cute, yes.
Anyhow,
sweet.
I forgot that I did get my socks cast on my August. We're in August now.
Yes.
My August socks for Desert Vista Dye Works.
Are you behind or no?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what is today?
The 7th.
I'm not too bad. Yeah. I just have to take them on the cruise with me.
That's right.
This is, actually, once my shawl's done.
Oh, you'll have tons of time.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
Somebody's hanging the lights.
Cute. I love that.
And this is on a 0. I took the idea from Leslie to do the 0, and then...
Are you going to switch then to ones?
I'm going to go up to it. I might even, because I decided I'm going to do the fruit stripe
Okay.
gum
right.
or fruit, whatever it's called, the fruit stripe.
Mhm.
But that pattern is written cuff down.
Oh, okay.
And so I just figured, I'll make it work. But
Mhm.
I'll just do the patterning and we'll just see. I mean, I think it should work fine. But
Yeah.
once I turn the heel, but I remember on that pattern that it knits tighter.
Oh,
you know,
right.
like I have to do more increases. The leg takes more just because of the pattern. And I think the way it's knit, it kind of makes it tighter.
Right.
And so I might even do a 1.5.
Yeah.
Once I
And see, I never switched. I stayed at 0. But the thing is, I think because I did shorty socks, it was
Yes,
fine. But
I
I think
bet
if
you're
I would have
right.
gone further up the calf, because I have kind of big calves,
I do too.
I probably would have had to either increase some, add some stitches or go up an
Yeah.
size or 2. So I haven't totally figured that out, but I didn't want to screw this one up and then have to rip out. And so I thought, and I love shorty socks. I'm like, why don't I
do
knit more
too.
shorty socks?
I'm totally going to go. Like
I
I
need
think
to.
we talked about last time, when I'm done with this Desert Vista thing, my socks are going to be
Yeah.
the shorties. In fact, I cannot wait to do those jelly rolls, which I still
Well,
haven't
it's funny because I never in the winter think my calves are cold. I wish I had higher socks.
No.
Like if it's my feet that are cold, I want socks that cover my feet.
Right.
But other than
And-
that,
yeah.
I don't need halfway up my calf
No.
socks.
The
so.
like with this fruit stripe, I will do up just because it's cute the way
Yeah.
it does its thing. But when I knit
Definitely.
these before, I think I gave them to my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
I did. I gave them to my sister-in-law Tammy, and I think they fit her fine. But she's even if I wasn't overweight, I have bigger calves.
Right.
It's just the Italian in me, and
You're a
it's
strong
the
woman.
something.
I don't know what it is.
We don't
Nice
know.
to have big calves.
Big
yeah.
calf. That's the big calf in you.
That's right.
They probably fit her fine.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to go up to a 1.5.
Yeah. Well,
So.
that's okay. Perfectly all right. We didn't pick our word for today.
Oh gosh, I'm glad you
Gotta
said that.
do our word.
I know. Maybe that's what we should start with.
We should start with our word.
We should. That could
That
be
would
our.
maybe be a good
That's how
intro.
we should. Okay.
That would be a good intro.
But I know where they are this time.
All right. Awesome.
Just not what pocket. Okay, here we go.
Lots of stuff around
Mm-hmm.
here.
Yes. We were talking about that before we got started today. We liked it when we recorded downstairs at the dining room table because we had all that space that we could
Spread
just
out.
lay everything out. But nothing else was good about it, you know.
Yeah.
So
Up here, it's.
we just do what we do. We make the best of whatever.
That's right. We suffer through.
Okay, so
So you have to draw this.
is
Tim.
it me?
Mhm. I'm pretty sure. I
thought
don't
I'm the one that
know.
got so bad last time.
Oh, maybe.
Who
I
knows?
don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Who knows?
Jockin',
Ooh. Jockin'.
which immediately makes me think of like jockey strap or something.
I think
isn't
of a
there?
jock.
Isn't there something like a jockey strap or something?
Yeah. A jock strap.
A jock
not
strap.
jogging strap.
I don't know.
Jogging strap. No, I think it's a jock strap.
A jock strap.
Yes.
That
yes.
the jocks wear. Hey, I can
Yes.
see myself now.
Oh, that's good.
It was just a blur. Jockin', inflected form. Oh, flirting,
Oh.
hitting on. Oh,
Haven't heard this one.
spitting game. Oh,
What?
synonyms. Spitting game. Never heard of that. Cupcaking.
What?
I don't know why they would do that. Why would you bring cupcake into spitting game and vibing on, crushing on? I've heard vibing on.
Okay. And crushing.
Crushing, yeah.
Crushing on somebody.
See also Mack Daddy.
Ooh.
What the heck?
Mack
Mack Daddy. Imitating or copying. That's the number 2.
Okay.
Synonym, biting.
Oh.
I'm getting a lot of mixed messages here with this word.
Spitting and biting.
I guess those kind of go together. With a jock strap. Oh dear.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
See also jock someone's fresh. So weird. Number 3,
strange.
ingratiating oneself for ulterior motives such as money, power, or social status. All over the map here with this.
You can pick and
A
choose.
synonym would be kissing up or kissing ass.
Okay.
Okay, everybody at the reunion will be jocking me and my big bow.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's all about the bow.
All about the big bow on the butt.
You have to show the big bow.
Yes, I will add a
That
picture.
is funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how would we use that in
Okay.
a sentence?
Well, which one? Because there's so many options there.
I don't know.
Well, I think we're going to have to think about this one.
Yeah. So
And-
is it a verb? So it's an action word. I mean, it doesn't say it's a verb.
Well,
It's
okay,
in
it's
inflected
flirting.
forms. I don't know what the heck that means.
Hitting on. But how are they going to be jocking me and my big bow? Okay, so they're going to be hitting on her because she has a big bow on her butt.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
That's something that people like, I guess.
Yeah, like back in the 18th century or something. I don't
But
even
they're
know.
obviously not. They're from the 80s.
I was going to say 80s.
80s,
Totally
yes.
80s.
Puffed sleeves and big baggy blouses. Yeah.
But their hair isn't real big.
No. I don't know what the heck.
I don't know. I'm sure that Callie throws Tyler.
Yes.
Because I said something on Instagram about hella.
Yes.
And she told me that is not how you use that. So, I don't know.
See, that's the thing. We give the word.
Right.
And then people out there who are way smarter than us tell us how to use it because I don't know. Yeah, they're more hip. We're not hip.
We're not.
So we don't know.
Jockin'
me. Maybe Austin can use this word on Keely or something.
I don't know that you want to.
Or him to. Yeah, not all of them. I wouldn't want him to spit on her. Yeah.
No.
Or bite her.
I know. What's a spitting on thing?
I don't know.
There's a
that
spitting
is weird.
game.
I don't know.
How could you make a game out of spitting?
Yes, spitting game, cupcaking, vibing on, crushing
and cupcaking?
Mack Daddy.
I don't know Mack Daddy at all. I don't know who that is, or what it is, or why it is.
Maybe we should know him.
Maybe we should.
I think a Mack Daddy is somebody who's wealthy, isn't it? Like a Mack Daddy,
that's a
like
sugar daddy.
Pimp. A sugar daddy. Sugar daddy, so not a Mack Daddy.
We don't know what a Mack Daddy is.
Mack is McDonald's, so maybe he has Big Macs.
No. That's Mick. That's MC. This is MACK.
Oh, Mack. Okay,
Mack
so actually
Daddy.
Mack Daddy. I don't know.
If we knew Mack Daddy, we might know what spitting on game is. What the spitting on game is.
Or cupcaking.
We might cupcake with him.
I'm all for that.
I don't know. Are you?
I'd be okay with cupcaking, whatever
with
that
Mack
is.
Daddy?
If it involves a cupcake?
I'm thinking it doesn't.
Good cupcake?
I'm going to guess. I'm going to
You
go out
don't
on a
think so?
limb here and say that has
It's
nothing
not
to
the
do
same cupcake.
with a baked confection. Thinking it might be something.
Might have an ulterior definition that we're not aware of.
There's a lot
yet.
of those.
Yes.
I forgot to tell you this.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a good thing,
Okay.
but I'm not going to remember her. Rose Bob. Okay. Susan from Desert Vista Dye Works sent me a message that she had done up a custom colorway for a customer whose Ravelry name is Rose Bob.
Okay.
And she was not able to pick it up from customs. It got overlooked or something. And I apologize to you guys that live over there that have to go get things out of Hawk, basically. Like, I don't really understand it, but it seems like they get stuff and then they have to go pick it up at a post office type place and pay more money to get it.
That's crazy.
So when I have, kind of complained or whined about, there's some dyers over there that I just love.
Yeah.
But, postage is like $10 or whatever to get it over here. Or it's just that it's a long ways away.
Right.
And I've whined about it. I have no business whining about that because you guys have to... And do you have to do that when it's from there? Do you have to pay that stuff on your own? I mean, I don't know. It's like shopping online wouldn't be that fun anymore.
No, it wouldn't be. So what was your point?
Yeah, right. Yeah. But your loss has become our gain.
Okay.
Because she asked Susan if she would send it to us.
Oh.
Like for a prize or something.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. And I don't know if I should tell you now. No, I should wait. No, because when I do that, you say, tell me.
Exactly.
The colorway is Octopussy.
Okay.
Which I think was a James Bond movie, wasn't it?
I have no idea. I love James Bond, but I don't know.
Seems like it was. But anyway, she thought it'd be fun to hear how we'd use that in a sentence. And it might just go with Mack Daddy.
It might.
Mack Daddy and Octopussy.
We're jocking with...
We're cupcaking. Octopussy and Mack Daddy. We're playing that spitting game.
No, we have to use jockin'. They were jocking me at the reunion.
Wait, I think we got to venture a little bit further from the card.
I don't know.
Mack Daddy was jocking over my Octopussy. Right? We don't know. There's no right or wrong.
Gosh, I hope my dad doesn't watch this.
Oh, come on. If he does, I think he knows what to expect. Right?
So.
And we don't need to apologize.
So what color is it?
I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Curious.
Yeah, I haven't got it yet. So
that'll be exciting.
Yeah, something to look forward to. You get to look forward to seeing our Octopussy.
Our one skein.
Our one skein of Octopussy. All right.
And maybe you'll win it for something.
Maybe you will.
So that you can share in the joy of
Mac Daddy and the
yes.
Octopussy. Still not sure about the Jockin'. We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. So use it in a sentence this week. Jockin'.
I'm going to have to ponder that one.
Yes, we'll have to really think about that one. That was interesting.
Yeah. I like cupcaking better. Why could that have been the word?
Well, but you'd have to research what that really means, though.
That's true.
You don't know.
I don't think it is the kind of cupcake that we like.
I don't know. But to me, that's the only cupcake there is. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what it really means or not.
I think we should just start making up words.
We
and
should.
meanings.
We could. People do it all the time.
They
obviously.
totally do it all the time, and then we'd understand.
Maybe
we would know how to use these words
or not.
Yeah.
We probably still mispronounce it and use it incorrectly.
Did you finish anything?
I didn't. I just finished the one sock, but I'm working on the second one. So I've just been working on those two big projects. Oh my goodness!
I know you probably saw these on Instagram, but I did finish
pretty.
These ones. This is the
love them.
Shoot, what were these ones? Oh dear me, I don't remember what these were. I don't remember this colorway.
Yeah, I don't either. It's really pretty though.
It is. It's like I love it. It's one that it's a Zombody one.
Is it?
Something. I'm sorry, Susan. Desert Vista Dye Works.
She's yelling at it if she even watches this. But.
Yeah, I don't know if she watches this or not, but I hate it when this happens. I know, it's like maybe if I look at it again, I'll remember. Nope.
If I look at them upside down.
Yeah. It was the Hermione's Everyday Sock.
Yeah,
was the pattern.
Mm-hmm. What was this green? Do you remember that? Was that a different color?
It's a different color, but it's just green.
Okay.
Because I don't know that her solids have special colorways.
Oh, they don't.
I think they're just contrasting.
They don't have names.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, they come with it.
No, well, you can order them.
Okay.
So, like, I had ordered green, pink, and turquoise or something to have in my stash because in her thing you can't use other yarn,
right?
Even for toes or heels. So,
okay.
The zombie one that I'm doing right now, that skein actually came with it.
Oh, neat.
So I'm just doing that. But
so what's the name of this yarn?
Desert Vista Dye Works.
No, I know. I was thinking if I asked you real quick, it would just flow out. Because you wouldn't be thinking.
Shoot, is it? I think is it a You know what I could do while we're talking about something else? I can pick up my laptop and I can look it up.
There you go. Should we talk?
Oh, except I moved it over there.
Oh, you
so
did. Do you have your
forget
phone?
it.
Oh, you have
your phone. Yeah, my phone's right there.
Recording, so I guess you can't look there either.
We'll just get back to you on that.
Yeah.
Or it might come to me.
Or
like
look
in an hour.
Look at the last episode because you talked about it because it was not a finished object.
Probably cares that much.
I know. If you care that much, you can go back and watch it because I'm sure
we
you
can
remembered
get the
it back
information
then.
to you.
Yes.
It's just sad.
It's a really pretty colorway.
It's a great colorway.
It's beautiful.
I really hate that I can't remember what it is.
Those colors are so pretty.
And like I said, the funniest thing is this is the one that I obsessed over so many times, asking people,
right.
what's that colorway?
Yes,
what's that
that
colorway?
is hilarious. Yeah, and then you realized you had it the whole time, right?
Yeah.
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 Zombody's...
Something
about lights or something? Is it a Christmas
No,
scene?
that's the one I'm doing now.
Okay.
Somebody's hanging the lights.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
It's gone for now.
Yeah,
it'll come back.
Talk about something, though, because, look, I've got my little book here.
Well, what do you want me to talk about? A lesson I learned this week. Let's talk about that. Okay, so...
And then we'll talk about the lesson I learned.
Okay, good. Because we do learn things once in a while.
We do.
So I was watching the wonderful Andy from Andre Sunet's. I love her. And I was listening to her podcast, watching it also. Now that Everett, my nephew...
Okay, found it.
What is it?
Little Shop of Zombodies.
There you go. Beautiful colorway.
Okay, you were watching Everett.
So Everett now, instead of me holding him while he naps, he now sleeps on my bed. And my room is pretty large, so I have a couch in my room. So now I sit on my couch and knit while he's napping. Because my bed's too high, so I don't want to leave the room because I'm afraid he'll roll off. So,
because like with Sophie, bad things happen.
Exactly. Exactly. So
we don't want to have to take him to the vet.
No. So it's allowed me more time to knit, which is awesome because when he's napping, I can now knit and stuff. So I was listening to her podcast, and I did something really stupid. She started talking about this hat pattern that she started, and she purchased it. And as soon as I saw the picture of it, I immediately went on to Ravelry and bought it. I was like, I have to have this hat pattern because I love hats. It's called the Woodland Hat, which you can't look it up on Ravelry under Woodland Hat because it won't come up. It's actually...
I'm thinking that might be part of the lesson here.
No.
Oh.
Konglelua.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. but it's beautiful. I love the pattern.
It's a really cute hat.
So after I bought it, then I came back and sat down, printed it off, purchased it. And
was it not in English? You bought the wrong language.
No, it's in English. It gives you 2 options.
I'm trying to guess her problem.
So then I'm going back to listening to Andy, and she's talking about how the issue with this pattern, though, is that some stuff is not very clear, and she had to kind of go back and read other people's notes on how they did certain things because she had to do more research, more homework. She thinks it's going to work out. She's going to be able to finish the hat. Well, I hate patterns like that. I hate having to go and do a bunch of research and trying to track down how people interpreted instructions and stuff like that. So I'm not as excited to knit this now because I'm like, I like to just go find a hat pattern, buy it, or if it's free, whatever, print it off and start knitting. But now I feel like I have to go back and read everyone's notes and figure out what's wrong. My lesson is I should have listened to Andy's full explanation of the pattern before I just jumped and went, I love that look, I'm going to go buy it. Because now I feel like I've got to do a bunch of...
Wait for her to do it, and then...
Yeah, maybe I'll learn from her.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, let her finish her sentence before you...
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll let her finish her hat and show me on her podcast. Because it's a beautiful hat.
It's really cute,
it's very unique looking, and I already have yarn for it. So to me, it's like, this is awesome. And I tried reading through to see, like, okay, where's there going to be a problem here? But it kind of freaks me out. Because it's like one of those mysteries where something's going to throw you. Something's going to screw you up, and you have to start all over.
Maybe it wouldn't confuse you.
No, because Andy's way smarter than me. So if Andy's way smarter than me.
Sometimes things are clear to one person and not clear to another.
I don't know. If a lot of people had issues, then I'm sure I will have more issues. I don't. Yeah.
All right. Well, wait for her to finish it then.
So yeah, that was my thing. I should have waited to hear her full explanation. Not that would have changed her mind. I mean, she's obviously still knitting it, and I mean, it's a beautiful hat. So
it's really cute.
I'm, it's not that I'm necessarily regretting buying it, but I kind of wish I would have. Thought maybe more about it. I just kind of jumped the gun.
Yeah.
And bought it.
Well.
What's your lesson, my dear?
Well, okay, I could get to that. I just realized that I have gum in my mouth.
Oh,
excuse me.
Interesting. I don't think you were smacking.
I hope not. I've done that before.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, let's do our prize because those are on my lap.
Okay.
So we randomly generated our number for our prize.
Yes.
We found it really interesting.
Yes.
Who thought we were going to do what?
It was very funny. So should you tell them what you thought at first?
Yeah.
And then I was...
Yeah, our plan was that I was going to take the cat bag.
Mm-hmm.
Leslie was going to take the fox bag.
Because you love cats.
I do love cats.
I'm not a cat lover. I love orange. So the orange zipper, I was like, oh, orange, hands down, yes.
Yeah.
But then... Go ahead.
Well, and then everyone thought that... Or not everyone, but those that thought...
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't realize I was holding stuff up. Okay. That's what happens when we move chairs.
That's right. We can't move from our spots.
No, we are holding things together. Well, okay, and the cat thing, side note, was when I thought we were going to get rid of the cat.
Right.
I thought, I can't take the cat bag. It's going to make me sad now. So we're keeping the cat so I can keep the bag.
That's right.
But yeah, so the floral bag was going to be the giveaway.
Right.
But then, we start reading all these things and we're like, oh, maybe I should keep that one. Maybe I should, because they're all cute.
They're all cute. So I think I decided to keep the floral bag.
Leslie's deciding
because everyone said that they thought I would go with the floral bag, and I was like, why the heck not? I love the floral bag.
There were a lot of people that got it right.
Yes, there were a lot of people. But I think more people thought I'd take the floral bag.
I think so.
And I don't have a floral bag, so I was like, why wouldn't I take that one?
I wanted to go in and like the comments.
Yes.
Like just
right.
But because a lot of people were like, and then that one's going to be for me or whatever. But then I thought if I like one, then they're going to think that's how.
That they're right.
But it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter because we're just randomly drawn. Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and this has
the like cute, the polka dots.
So fun.
Yes.
Did you like that?
I do. Fun. Yes. Okay. So I'll take that one.
Okay, so Leslie's taking the floral.
Because I do love the floral. The floral's very cute.
I'm sticking with the cat. In fact, it's hanging on my tree. The cat's in my tree already.
Oh, nice. That's perfect.
So that's going to make the fox bag go to number 46.
Denise D.G. White.
And we know Denise for a while now. We don't know her in person, but we see her in the group and stuff. So Denise,
Perfect.
you won the fox bag.
It's very cute.
Unless you would rather have, because we decided there would be a second place winner.
Okay.
Or
Yep.
that kind of makes it sound
Runner
like
up
a
or
runner, whatever.
well, 2 winners because we
Two
drew
winners.
So
This is an Erin Lane bag that I have that I've never used.
Yeah.
I got it at some point
Super
in one of
cute.
my things, and yeah, it's a light.
kind of blows without. Yeah.
It does, but it's
really
cute. So
pretty.
if you would rather have the Erin Lane cinch bag, that will be your choice. But the fox bag's really cute.
It is.
And then our other winner is Phyllis Joan 46. Name is Phyllis. She was number 75, and you will get the other bag. So Denise will get first pick, and Phyllis, you'll get the other bag.
Yep.
So again, thanks to Mandy for donating those bags,
Very
and thanks to
sweet.
Mom Sonia for making her.
Yes, exactly.
And
any other moms out there that want to force their children to make stuff? That's
Totally.
awesome. Hey,
Yeah,
we're all for
love
that.
it. Love it.
If I could make my kids do something, that'd be nice.
and other mail that we got, I showed this to you when you came by.
Yes, very
We got a
sweet.
really cute card from Irma. I think that's how you say it. No, Irina. Sorry, Irina. You know me and my names.
Irma, Irina, that's pretty close.
I know. It started.
Not
I knew it
really.
started with an I. Yeah, it is kind of. There's an R and an A. I think that was really close.
Okay, I was thinking Irma, ERMA, but Irma's IRMA.
In my mind, it was.
Okay.
I think that
Okay.
probably what happened was I just didn't see it right. But oh gosh, did you see that? Put
Flash.
your sunglasses on. This is what you want to see, the cute little
Yes.
frog.
It's really
So
cute.
that was really sweet. Thank you. She's over in England.
Nice.
And that's fun to get mail from
Totally.
places. It's not a bill.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's nothing I'm going to get in trouble for because I didn't order it. So
right. Mail is nice.
I have done really good with not buying stuff. Since our
Wow.
last podcast, I have
Nice.
only ordered, I think, one thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
I know.
Nice.
And maybe 2, I don't know.
Who's counting? Really?
And I'm not going to go into this yet. This
Okay.
is, or we can. Do you want to talk about that or no?
No, I don't know what.
You don't know what it is,
No.
so I should hand it off to you. Yeah, we'll get back to
Okay.
that.
Okay.
And then that's a pattern.
Like we've said, we don't discuss this stuff beforehand. So
We do, though. We talked a lot before this
we
one.
did not about knitting. Well,
We did. We had lots to talk about.
We did. We haven't
that-
gotten together, so
Yeah.
we had a lot to talk about.
Well, we just get... Okay, so the lesson, right, that's where we were going.
Okay.
I knew that I was, like, on the wrong track here. So, the yarn that I ordered for my hat, my Oceana hat,
Okay.
knit along
Yes.
with Throws Tyler on Instagram.
Yes.
Need to get that cast on.
Mhm.
It goes through the end of August, I think, or maybe even longer.
Nice. Okay.
I think it's just through the end of August. But she's going to have prizes and stuff, so it's not too late for you guys.
Nice.
But so I had ordered sea glass from With Pointed Sticks.
oh right. Yes. Okay.
And when it got here, it was not at all what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, I looked at the picture and I was like, this just doesn't look anything like what I ordered. This is what came.
Mm-hmm.
And so I sent Susan a message, Susan with Pointed Sticks,
Mm-hmm.
and said, you know, I'm not trying to be picky or anything. It's just so different. You know, what's up? Well, she explained, and this was kind of,
Good lesson.
yeah, really good lesson, that the colors change depending on the base. And you guys might all know this, but the base that you're putting it onto makes a big difference on how the color's going to look.
Exactly.
And we'd kind of experienced that with my with that Princess Bride colorway.
yes. Yes. Yep.
The Spice Girl had sent me on a really soft, wonderful.
Yep.
Well, and so we kind of knew that like silk or something might be
Cashmere.
whatever, but we didn't really understand.
Takes the dye differently.
It totally does. So I had the picture that she had up was on a fingering whatever, and I wanted it on worsted because that's what the pattern called for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just took so different. So she offered to send me other yarn. So she sent me 2 more skeins so that we could show how different
The bases.
yeah, what a difference it makes.
Yeah.
So
So this one is her fingering. So 50 merino, 50 silk. So this is how.
and the other thing too is that when I was taking pictures of it to send back to her to show her, this is what I got. Look, you know, just so you can see what I'm seeing. I could not get an accurate picture.
Right. Even pictures are hard to see. Yeah.
It was showing a lot more white.
Yep.
And so even if you're looking at this on here, you might not even be seeing what we're looking at here.
It looks very different.
And to compare them.
Yeah, and then this one is her ballpoint sock, which is 80 merino, 20 nylon. So that's got the nylon in it, and it took the color very different.
Yeah.
I think they're similar.
They'd be like the same family.
Yes, but very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
And even from the picture, like, feeling wise, I like this the best.
Yeah.
I love silk.
Oh, I know.
And
it's
cashmere,
beautiful.
but this is the silk one. And it's definitely more muted.
Yep.
You know? And even that, though, what we liked in the picture was the white.
Yeah.
Like the white that was in it. And there's like really not a lot of white. I mean, I could totally undo this and there might be more. But this has the most vibrant.
Yeah.
So like if you want something to be vibrant, don't order it on silk or cashmere, right?
Right. It's not
that might be,
because this one here is 100% merino, and to me this is very there's not hardly any white at all.
No.
You know? So
I think there's a couple lessons here.
Yeah.
One is when we're working with indie dyers, take advantage of the fact that you've got a person that you can talk to.
Exactly. Communicate with.
Yes. So I think in the future when I see something that I really like, I might send a message to him and say, I want to order this, but what I see, these are the aspects of it that I really like.
Right.
I like the vibrancy, and I like that splash of the white in there. It's just something so that they know, and then they can tell you, well, don't order it on cashmere then.
Right.
Or whatever. Because that's just such a big difference.
It
and
is.
You're going to see this, I don't know, it doesn't photo well.
Right.
And
but it was so nice of her.
It was really
She has
nice.
Such great customer service that she sent us this so that you guys could learn and know that that's how it is. Because it's nothing, it's no fault of her. This is how dyeing works.
No, and the other thing too, I felt really even worse afterwards is in her listing, she actually had both of these in the picture.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know why they looked different.
Right.
It didn't occur to me. And I think she even said that she mentioned something about it in her listing. And I mean, I guess the bottom line is as someone who's an indie dyer, say, and there's only so much you can do.
Right.
And there's still going to be idiots like me that are like,
what?
This isn't what I wanted. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can list it out there in red bold print, and I'm still going to be the confused one. But
well, you don't spend much time on the sites, I don't think. I think you pretty much see it. Click
look
by.
who's talking about the pattern.
I know. I can't speak.
No, really.
It's true. I think when you see something you like, you automatically. Sometimes I'll order a yarn and I'll get it in the mail and I'll be like, "Oh, it's in worsted. I didn't know it was worsted. I thought it was fingering."
The worst,
because I just saw the color
got excited.
and liked it. Yeah, without looking to see. Oh, the explanation.
Well, and I think that a lot of that happens because so many of these they're gone before you.
You gotta
so you want to hurry up and get them.
Yeah, it's true.
But this is the gal, one of our mini skein things that we're doing.
Yep.
The swapless mini skein swap.
Excited.
And I am really excited.
She's an amazing dyer, so I just thought that was awesome customer service.
Very good customer service.
And I think it's a great lesson for everybody because we have no clue.
Not a clue. And I mean, I couldn't even pick a favorite because I think
they're beautiful in all different ways.
Exactly.
The feel, the way the colors shimmer. I mean, some are shinier than the others. So they're beautiful it just depends on the project you're knitting and what look you're going for.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, exactly.
And what weight you need,
But it does add a whole new dimension to buying yarn.
It does.
Just thinking about that stuff.
Well, and do you want drape? Do you want a firmer knit? I mean, that depends too on what you order. Also.
I know, that's a lot to think about.
It is.
It's more than just what the picture looks like.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So.
Very true. Very true. Yeah.
So we've just been extra educational today.
We have. We're trying, Everybody can learn from our mistakes.
Or laugh at us.
Or laugh at us and be like, you're an idiot. Yeah. Why didn't you know that?
Everybody knows that. And I got some super fun mail from Melissa, Knitty by Nature.
Yes. She's awesome.
She is. She sent us some really super cute stitch markers. You have yours handy.
Yes, I have mine
I'm going to have to add a picture because mine are over
Well,
there.
you'll probably have to still do a picture.
That's true.
This isn't going to do it justice,
No.
but well, maybe it will actually. She
Yeah,
sent us
sometimes
those
if you can get
adorable. You're seeing my ugly nails. Michelle has prettier nails.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
let me
you
do the
should.
hand.
You
No.
should be the hand model. I didn't paint them today, but I just think they're so cute.
And
They're always cute.
she's added even more cute things in her shop since those. She's got some little sheep
So
that are like the
sweet.
birds and
Love
the
it.
socks. Cute.
Love it. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Melissa. That was so
really
nice.
kind. And then she sent
Very
me a
kind.
skein of this is
Nice.
Destination Yarns, which
Oh.
I follow them on Instagram. They're one of my favorite
Interesting.
shops
Interesting.
on Etsy, but I hadn't bought from them yet. And I don't know if this has a colorway. Oh yeah, Summer Wedding.
Oh, neat.
So
That's
I
cool.
think maybe we should verify that.
Yes, summer wedding. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Very pretty.
it is really, really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I was really, really excited because of my yarn that came from the middle of the ocean.
Oh, nice. Yes.
I had coveted this yarn ever since I heard of this dyer, the pineapple yarns.
Oh, right.
I wanted us to do one of those swaps with her, but I don't know if Life Full of Laughs, I think that's, the gal that's organizing this whole thing, if she ever heard back from her, if she's just too busy or what the deal is, but I caved, and this I bought.
Oh, wow.
This is Electric Beach.
Very pretty. That's a single ply.
I know.
Interesting. Is that what you want?
No, but it wasn't in anything else.
Okay. It's
And
really pretty.
This, I just,
Yeah.
everything about this, I love, except that it's single ply, but I'll make do. I'll be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But Melissa, I thought this was funny. One of the things that I absolutely, really drew me to this was this color here.
Yeah.
Well, look.
Yeah.
I mean, these could be sister
They
skeins.
could be.
And
That's
so
funny.
this is definitely a colorway that I love.
Yeah, for sure.
And then this is, like I said, she's in Hawaii, or on Hawaii, really. You're on Hawaii.
You are on it, yes.
And if you order from her for no other reason, the shipping notification will make you really happy.
Really?
Yeah, because when you get your shipping notification, it shows a map of where it's coming from. Have you never known this? You don't look?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going. Maybe it'll
I think it's so fun to see
Yeah.
like a map of where your stuff is coming from and
Right.
where it's headed to. So when I got the
Yeah.
shipping notification, it showed just a dot in the middle of the ocean.
Okay. So that excited you?
I thought that was so funny.
Okay.
I am easier to entertain than
I
you.
guess so. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, it would almost make me like jealous because I want to be in Hawaii.
I don't care about being in Hawaii.
No.
If I can get the yarn from Hawaii here without having to get on an airplane or
And
anything.
cross the ocean.
Yeah. Well, I'm
that's
going to
true.
cross the ocean to go to Alaska.
Yeah.
Anyway, love.
That's really pretty.
And then I have a couple more loves in here.
Okay, do it.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
for
going
and
to do
then
it
I'll
because
go. Yeah, go for it.
this was another
Ooh,
one.
That's pretty. That's really cool.
Witch Candy.
Wow.
So this was Melissa's fault too.
Wow.
Nitty by nature. I'm going to just start calling you Naughty by nature.
Yeah,
Can
she's
we
naughty.
change your name?
She's a naughty knitter. Naughty knitty.
Naughty by nature.
Naughty by nature.
Yeah.
She is naughty, yes.
It's not
She
Nitty
has a
by
naughty
nature
nature.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's Naughty by nature.
That's right.
She had knit some socks using this colorway.
Pretty.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved everything about it.
So cool.
Witch Candy. She's got great colorways. This is something about bushwhacking something.
Bustin' out of Bushwick?
We don't know.
Bustin' out of Bushwick. I think that's what it is.
Okay, bushwhack, bushwick, whatever. I don't know what either
Something
one
about
is.
bushwhack, yeah.
So just love
That's
them.
really cool. I love that black.
I know.
And then how it goes into like the purple.
And wait till you see how it knits
oh
up. It's
my
awesome.
Gosh.
And it's got really fun colors in it.
That's really cool.
Well, she hadn't had it. I'd been stocking her shop for quite a while.
Yeah.
You know, like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Felt like forever. And it wasn't there. But then she did dye some up, so I was able to get
So
a
where's
skein.
she from?
I don't know. I mean, she's in the United States somewhere.
She is? Okay.
But I don't remember where.
We'll have to
I
check
like
that.
her little, I don't know if we can get you
Did
to
her
see
kid
that.
draw that?
Well, it kind of looks like it, but
So
if you drew it
sweet.
yourself, I mean, it's really cute.
Yeah, it is. Looks really cute.
I like it. So
Cute.
that, and then, but see now this was from I ordered this I think before our last podcast.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then the other thing I'm going to show was before. But since our last podcast, the only thing I had ordered and received was this. So
Pineapple yarn.
I think that's pretty impressive.
That is pretty impressive. Or depressing, one of the two. I don't know.
Why would it be depressing?
Well, because it's always fun to get yarn in the mail. So if you're not getting as much yarn in the mail,
Oh,
it's
I
sad.
see what you're saying. I thought you meant my yarn was depressing.
No, it's beautiful.
No,
it's awesome. But to only get one skein in the mail in 2 weeks, it's sad.
Well, it was kind of funny because I used to get really excited when the mail was coming. Like the dog.
Wagging your tail.
Yeah, waiting for something to show up.
That's right.
And then day after day of nothing.
I thought you were going to say day after day of getting packages.
Well, that's sometimes how
it's
it used
so tiring.
And then, you start to realize getting mail isn't usually all that fun. And you just have to accept that.
That's true.
And then when you get something, it's like, wow, this is awesome.
Nice.
I got Neely's Knits did
Love
this.
her.
What's it? Something about a bear. Brown bear.
Yes. Oh, I love this. Is sparkly.
Yeah, so sparkly
so the
brown.
Contrasting is sparkly. That's pretty.
This is a self-striping.
That's really cool.
And it's just
really cool.
So cute.
It is.
Yeah.
Super soft.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So, those are my yarnies.
Very fun. Very fun.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
I got some stitch markers.
Fun.
From Yarn Friendly. She's up in Canada.
Nice.
That's Canada to you others.
Canada.
These are so cute. I don't know if I can. Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
They're little buttons.
Oh, sweet. What a great idea.
Get a picture for you. But anyway.
Different colors too.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Those are for you.
Why?
Just because they were so cute. I had to get more than just.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Aren't they so cute? They're buttons. They're so cute. But I'll put a picture up because.
So I guess if I'm ever desperate knitting something, I need buttons. I could. I wouldn't do that.
You better not.
I'm just kidding.
If you have to sew them on, just keep them as a stitch marker.
There you go.
And then if you have it on and you're knitting and you need a stitch marker, you could just take the button off.
That's right.
Of your garment.
Yeah.
And it could just go back. Upcycling. Reuse it. Recycle, reuse, reduce.
Use it for multiple purposes.
Yes.
That's
so
right.
one stitch marker.
Those are super cute.
Go back and forth. You're welcome.
Thank you. Those are really sweet. Very sweet.
Looking over my shoulder. I don't see anything else back there.
Very sweet. Okay, so I'll talk about mine.
Yeah.
So I bought from BU Fibers this lovely, it's called Sugar Skulls. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. And I don't know if you call me a cheapskate or what, but
Stop
I'm always
talking about it
but I'm always trying to find affordable yarn.
Economical.
Because everybody's affordable, but economical is like, and she's very, very well priced.
You need to stop calling our dyers cheap.
No, not at all, not at all. But I just
and you're not a cheap person.
No, but I am on a tight budget. So it's like when I find yarn that's very affordable, or I can justify it better, I guess is what I'm saying. Then, yeah. So
well, anyway. You said something the other day about if it's under a certain amount.
Yeah, if it's under like $22. Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, I loved it because that's what pushed me over the edge with that pineapple yarn.
Yeah.
Because I think that skein was $22.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, by Leslie's rule.
That's right.
This is okay.
That's okay. I think so. And my husband doesn't, care as much, if it's that price. So anyway, her name's Marie. I won't try to pronounce her last name, but her shop is BU Fibers on Etsy, and this is 100% merino, 400 yards. But I just love the black and the pops of color. And it was so cool because Sewing Michelle, not only did she send the skein of yarn, but she sent this cute packet of buttons. They're little wooden buttons and they're like little butterflies, which I thought were super sweet. Very cute. She sent a sample of the
Do you want me to hold something?
I think I got it, A sample of Eucalan wool wash, which was very cool. And then a mini skein of night lights.
And I love that color.
Yeah, 20 grams, which is nice.
Cute.
I mean, I think I used 10 grams for my bigger blanket, so I think that would do probably a square on my big blanket and then a square on my little blanket.
Totally.
So I just thought that was very sweet of her because to me it's already such a great deal.
Yeah.
And then to get these cute little bonus stuff, that's like awesome.
Very nice.
Very, very cool. And then yesterday when I was in Newport, which I wish I had her card. I don't remember the store name.
Oh yeah, we were going to look it up and we forgot.
I know, we forgot.
Newport on the Oregon coast.
Yes. There was a knit shop. I just Googled, knit shops, and the one came up. And I
had no idea there was a knit shop in Newport.
Yeah. I wish I knew what it was called. But they had Allegria yarns, which I love them. And this colorway is called Atlantico. And I just thought it was really, really pretty.
Very beach looking.
Yeah, beachy. I like the little purples. But then there's some like brown, which reminds me of like the sand and the grays and the blues. I don't know. I just thought it was really, really pretty. And it's super duper soft, which is interesting because it's 75 superwash merino, 25 polyamide. So what is polyamide? Is that fake? I mean, not fake, but it's just a synthetic.
Yeah.
But it's so soft. Super squishy.
Well, I was going to say, isn't it like
nylon?
Well, I was going to say, and I mean, I don't know why I think I'd know this, but isn't it like a filling for a pillow or something?
Oh, maybe.
Like, I mean, because that's what it reminds me of, is like something that's, and then when you said it's squishy, it's like it's
very soft.
Like a filler or something.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'd love a pillow
It is
out
really
of it.
soft. Me too.
Super squishy. So anyway, bought that, and I think that's it. Yeah, and then I have another skein coming in the mail, but didn't arrive yet.
Who's that from?
That is from, is it Cat's Kettle?
Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, we talked about that. Cat's Kettle.
Yeah, which is a shop on Etsy as well. So I'm anxious to get that. I think that's more dyed to order, so it takes a little bit longer to get here. But so yeah, that's fun.
Cool.
Yep.
I had zero notes about today. So
I don't either.
Yeah. Sometimes we do really good with writing stuff down about what we want to talk about, and other times we don't.
Yeah.
So we leave a week from now. I'll be on our cruise.
Yes. Oh, a week from today?
Yeah.
You leave next Sunday.
Next Sunday we're going to get up really early and drive up to Seattle.
Wow.
And then hopefully get on the ship.
Hopefully.
Without any problems.
Issues?
I don't know.
Why would you have issues? With what? Like, what are you afraid of?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, because I don't want to go up the night before and have to stay in a hotel.
Right.
That's a pain.
Right. So you have to get there on time.
We have to get there on time. And then you get on the ship staggered, like, based on what deck you're on.
Okay.
And so, hopefully I've read that right.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm just thinking that would suck if we missed the boat.
Yeah, that would be.
Might be where that saying came from.
That's right. That would not be good.
It would be bad.
That would be bad. You won't. You'll be fine.
No, we'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
And I've already looked up a couple of the yarn shops that are up there and posted on their Facebook.
Fun that you're coming.
I'm coming.
Warning them.
Stock those shelves, people.
That's right. That's funny.
I don't really plan on buying much for yarn up there unless there's something really special.
I'm sure you'll find something.
You think I might?
I'm sure you will.
It's just, we were actually just talking about this too, when you go to a local yarn shop. They're great to have.
Totally.
I mean, I would not want to live in a world that had no yarn shops. No. But the yarn shops that stock more indie dyers, or at least some indie dyers, those are our favorite shops.
Definitely.
And we're talking like Twisted in Portland. They stock some of the local indie dyers, and probably some that aren't totally local.
Right, yeah.
But that makes it more fun.
It is fun. I almost asked yesterday at the beach, do you have any local, but I kind of looked around and thought, I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Most of it was,
Cascade
and stuff like that, which is fine. It serves its
purpose.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I knit with Cascade sometimes.
It's fun to go and see.
It
and
is.
I think that Etsy's kind of ruined me for some aspects of shopping in a shop just because I love indie dyers.
Well, and you love shopping from home. I mean, it's nice not to have to fight traffic or go out.
It is, and find parking.
Usually when one of us wants to go to Twisted, it's always, you want to go with me? We'll go together,
Yeah.
But
I love going to yarn shops, though.
I do, too. I love it. I love sitting there knitting or meeting people.
But we have a plan now, because we know that we need to have more solids in our life.
We do.
So we talked about how we'll buy our fun yarn from different dyers on Etsy, and then take those with us and buy a solid or a tonal from the shop so you can match it up better.
Because I have a hard time, buying solids. But I need solids in my life.
You do.
Solids are good.
Solids are good. Yeah. You need those solids.
Yeah, those stables. Staples.
We need more stability in our life.
Stability, yes. Those faithful colors.
And what makes you feel more stable in life but going and buying
That's right.
more yarn.
That's right. That's true. So I agree with you though. It's like I have no problem finding, I bought my, that was Knit Picks. I bought some other yarn that was Madeline Tosh or something. It was just black lace weight,
Right, yeah.
And that's fine. I had no problem with that. But if I was going to go online and buy something and pay shipping, I don't know if I'd buy a solid as much.
No, and plus it seems like
it's hard to match it too.
That's to me what's the hard part. You got to match it.
You do.
And even when I bought yarn for some shawl that I did, it was the Six of Swords, I think it was called, and I was using my Yowza skein from Miss Babs.
Yes.
And I wanted a solid to go with it. I tried buying a solid from Miss Babs. Yes. You know, just a gray.
Right.
And when I got it, it sucked. I mean, it's like their workhorse.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with it, but it totally didn't go with my shawl.
I remember, didn't you have like 3 different grays? You ended up buying like 3 different kinds to try to match, or so that makes it harder.
Right. So if I had been smart, I would have just taken it and gone to a local yarn. I mean, that's the beauty of having somewhere that you can go, is that you can match things. But
we have so many options here near Portland, so it's nice. We have lots of options.
It's those indie dyers, they do the fun stuff.
Oh, they do. It's so fun.
So the yarn shops need to just stock some of them.
They do.
Or whatever. You don't have to take advice from me.
That's right.
I'm
so
just
is there any sites you're stocking right now? 'Cause I'm stocking Andy's sock blanks. I want one of her sock blanks badly.
We'll get one.
I need to, but they're usually sold out, and I'm not a stalker.
Oh, well, maybe you
could
just tell her.
I should.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that.
Yeah. I am a stalker.
You are a stalker.
I could get you one, I'm sure.
I'm sure you could. You'd probably set an alarm and do all kinds of things, you know, but I want one of her sock blanks. They're so pretty. Especially after knitting with this one. I love sock blanks are fun.
I'm excited to do my my watermelon one. And I love on Instagram I've seen a lot of I love how they knit up into these things. It's like a mystery. It's
cool.
A surprise.
Well, I even love just carting it around. I love having this, not sheet, but just this thing of knitted fabric that I'm knitting from. It's kind of nice. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm looking forward to I hope I get to it. I'm going to take, well, I have my, do you see that black and white houndstooth bag there?
Oh, yes, because it's humongous.
Okay, that's going to be my carry-on for my knitting projects.
I thought you were joking. Do I see it?
Oh.
Yes, it's only this big.
It's what, if we go away for a couple days to the beach or something, that's what I take. For my
just
clothes
knitting.
And stuff.
Oh,
no, for my clothes.
I was going to say, is that just for knitting?
No, so that's going to be for my knitting stuff, and then like my laptop, my medication, you know, my big thing of pills. No, I'm joking.
Sort of.
My laptop, my makeup and stuff, you know, because they say to keep that stuff with you.
But you're going to keep makeup next to knitting?
It'll be in a separate
bags
thing.
And stuff, okay.
I don't understand how luggage even works on a ship.
I don't either. I mean, don't you go to your room and you put it in your room?
Well, I think you have to check baggage.
Really?
Well, because I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, I hope that they have some security in place.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Because I mean, if not, you could take on some explosives and blow up an entire ship full of people.
Right.
So they must do something.
I'm sure they must check it or something.
Yeah, they
run
better.
It through a scanner.
Yeah, so I'm thinking you take your luggage, and that will get put to your room.
Oh, okay.
Like you'll meet back up with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that'll be my carry-on, because I want to take my Cozy Memories blanket.
Right.
Because I hardly ever work on that at home.
Yes.
And I thought that would be a mindless thing to work on there. And I was thinking, because, you know, Cozy Memories, well, I'm going to be memories of Alaska and stuff. So
do you think you're going to have time to knit? Like, I don't know about cruises. Like, are you going to be busy, like, just doing stuff?
I thought about that, and I thought there's a lot of time on at sea.
Okay.
You know, like a whole day.
Yeah.
You know, you're not always going into a port. And yeah, there's a lot to do on the ship, but are there things I like to do?
Right.
I don't dance.
You don't?
Oh, no. Not any type of dancing. Ever.
Okay. All right.
Not a dancer. I don't even like to watch people dance. Okay. I'm not going to swim. Okay. You know, I'm not going to put a swimming suit on. Okay. There's like a comedian on board. If he's funny, maybe I'll go watch him, but I can knit while I'm doing that.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know what you do on a ship, but there's not that many things I like to do.
Right.
I'll walk around the ship.
Right.
You know.
Definitely.
I don't know what you do.
Funny. Just picture you sitting in a corner just knitting.
I don't have to be in a corner. What I want is to be. I mean, I'm not expecting the Love Boat.
Right.
You know, I've got my husband.
You don't expect anybody jocking for you?
Good job. You used it.
There might be a guy that likes to knit.
I don't think anyone's going to be jocking for me.
You never know.
They might be jocking after one of my girls, but they're not going to be jocking for me.
You never know.
Pretty
they
sure
might
I
like
know.
Knitting.
I'm pretty sure I know.
Oh, gee.
You seen this?
Oh.
Anyway, my perfect will be I'll be in a comfortable chair. I'll be able to see the ocean all around me.
Yes. That'd be beautiful.
Maybe a dolphin or two jumping alongside the ship.
Nice.
An orca
Nice.
coming out of the and splashing.
Nice. That'll be nice.
And me knitting.
That's perfect.
So if that doesn't happen,
Will they have good coffee? That's the question. Are you bringing your own coffee?
I had thought
She
about
is a
bringing...
chick. We've gone on many retreats together. She would bring the whole setup so that we could have good coffee.
I bring my French press.
She would bring French press, her grinder to grind the beans.
People and we're not talking about a little
no
blade. I've got the burr.
Yes,
you know,
good grinder. And people would laugh at us because we had to have
and
our
then
good
they'd be
coffee.
coming to the room.
But then they would be because all the other coffee was horrible.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I thought about taking my French press and stuff, but I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to...
You might regret it.
I know, I might regret it, but...
hopefully not.
I know.
It's what you're doing.
There are coffee drinks.
Okay.
You know, like if their coffee sucks, at least I can get a...
Right. A latte
or
something.
Or I'll have a cup of tea. You know, like a good strong cup of... No, I know. That's not going to work for me.
You want to be happy on this cruise, right?
I know. And the thing is like Michael will be a lot more, you know, he was saying that I have a lot of parameters in life, a very narrow margin of...
It keeps you happy. What's wrong with that?
Are you agreeing with him?
Well, what does he mean by that? I would have to know what he thinks.
Well, I know. I tried to nail him down on it too.
Yeah.
And he just said that there's a lot of things that I have a very narrow margin.
But you know what you like, and you know, to me, it's better than somebody who's like, I don't know. I prefer somebody to say, no, I like this. I do well with people that like that because I'm more of the scattered, like, I don't care much about much. But to me, I like people that know what they like and... So he knows what to expect from you, so that's good.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm actually just making it easier on him by having...
There's no hiding it.
Right.
You know?
No surprises.
Yeah, no surprises.
Well, sometimes there are. Well, like what comes out of my mouth sometimes.
Right, yes, that does surprise a lot of people. Surprises me a lot.
Yeah, I know, sorry. I think we should have left the air on.
I think we maybe should have. I know. I was about ready to take my sweater off, but this is a no-sleeve shirt.
It's so cute.
So I ain't doing that.
I really like it. It's really cute.
Thank you.
I got up this morning and came up and turned the air on up here. It got down to 67.
Yeah.
It was awesome when we came up here.
Oh, yeah. And it's not even that hot today.
No, it's not. And that's why I thought maybe we could get by with. So then we just left the fan part on, but we should have left it because it's getting pretty warm.
Up in the attic, it's,
It only says it's like 76 or 70 something.
Well,
I can't read it.
That's too warm for us.
It is too warm for us.
We like 60s.
There's people that are like, you know.
I know, in miserable heat. But that's why we live in Oregon.
That's right.
Because we don't. We like
Not
rain.
In miserable heat.
We like sweaters.
So excited for the rain.
Oh my gosh, my daughter, we were coming home from church today, and there was a light sprinkle on our windshield, and she was so excited. She Snapchatted it. It's raining! I said, honey, I don't think you'd call it rain. That's like a light, such a light. I didn't even have to use my windshield wipers. So, but my whole family is that way. We all love the rain. We love, you know,
first time it rained.
days.
You guys are going to get so inundated with pictures of rain when it starts raining here again. We'll be so excited.
I love it. I'm definitely not a summer girl.
This has been such a dry summer.
Dry, but yet cool. We haven't had a ton of hot days.
Enough.
Yeah, enough. But
see, at our old house, before we moved here, we had an in-ground pool.
Yes.
And it was a pain in the butt.
I miss that pool.
But not at all. Oh, you miss it? Oh, I don't miss it a bit. I used to love being out in the pool.
Yeah.
But during the summer, we would we needed consecutive dry, warm days because we heated it with a solar.
Yes.
And it would get, you know, the water sometimes would get over 100.
Oh, yeah. I would swim at her house. I'd be like, isn't this supposed to be refreshing to jump in? Like bath water.
Yeah, I would just lay out in the sun and lay in the pool back in the days that I liked the sun.
Right.
I'm a totally different color than I used to be. I used to be tan. And,
that's
but
funny.
yeah, maybe someday I'll like it again.
Yeah.
But
I like it. I mean, we bought a tiny little kiddie pool, and it has my blow-up seat in it. And so last Saturday, I think it was super hot. A week ago Saturday, it was like in the 90s. So I went out there in my shorts. I had a book. I had a drink. I sat on that, and I loved it. I had my feet in the water, but nothing else. And so it was refreshing, but yet I didn't have to get wet. My hair didn't get messed up. My makeup didn't get messed up. And I think I sat out there for like an hour and a half or 2 hours just... So I enjoyed that part of it. But
pre-kids, before I had kids, I worked like an e-relief at work, and I would get up in the 10 or whatever, go down, get in the pool, lay in the pool all day. I would just sleep floating around,
getting some sun,
and then have to 4:00 in the afternoon, 5:00, I'd go in, take a shower, and go to work
Get
that
ready
night.
for work, yeah.
That was my life.
Yeah.
A very self-centered, shallow.
Sun worshiper.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And it is funny now because I avoid the sun like the plague. It's like I've turned into a vampire. The sun like scalds my skin.
Yeah. That's why I think fall is perfect because you have that
Fall is
crisp
great.
air, but yet it's still nice out to where you can enjoy being outdoors, but not roast or sweat. I don't like breaking a sweat.
No.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
So.
Just, And I think it's hard to breathe when it's warm out.
Is it?
Do you not have that problem?
I don't have that problem yet.
Oh. Yeah.
I am still in my 30s.
Shut up. Not for much longer.
Not for much longer.
We can count down the months till you're not in your
it's
30s
depressing.
anymore. I'm
already
happy.
depressed.
We're going to be both in our 40s for like a year.
I know.
I'm
My
gonna
sister, that's
enjoy
how her
it.
and I think about it because today is my sister's birthday, even though she doesn't watch us. Happy birthday, Libby. But
Is
she's
it her 30th?
31st. So it's funny because her and I are in our 30s just for, like a year and a half, whatever it is. And then, then I'm into a new decade.
A new category.
A new category. Yeah. So, and 30s hasn't been that awesome. I don't know. Some people talk about how 30s, I don't know. My mom used to always say that her 30s were like her best years ever.
Well, I liked my 30s because that's when I had my kids.
So I think I like my 20s. That's when I had my kids.
You had your kids.
And that's when I got married at 19, but had kids, Keely at 22. But I don't know. It's just, I liked my 20s.
Interesting.
Yeah, 30s.
I liked my 40s, except that...
You're still in your 40s.
Right.
Yeah.
For a little bit longer.
Yeah, yeah.
The only problem with my 40s is that's when my weight really skyrocketed.
Yeah. I don't even know if I thought about my weight in my 20s.
I never thought about my weight in my 20s.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I weighed in my 20s.
I don't either. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I never weighed myself before.
No.
So, yeah.
In fact, the first time I really ever weighed myself and it was an issue was after I was pregnant.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I didn't even know what I weighed before that.
I don't think I did either.
And that's when everything changed.
Yeah.
And then it got back to normal for a while, and then the menopause thing. So,
fun times.
And now I have come full circle because I still don't know what I weigh.
Right.
But not for the same reasons.
Right. Just for to stay in the dark.
It's much better that way.
If we don't know, we don't have to do anything about it. So.
Yeah. No, just kidding. I'll still do something about it, but it's not fun to know.
It's not.
And we like to surround ourselves with fun, happy things.
That's right.
Hence all the yarn.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's so true.
So I'll think of you guys when I'm on my cruise.
Mm-hmm. So you'll be gone from next Sunday to when?
14th to the 21st.
Okay.
And
so podcasting might be a little different next time?
Right, we might have to, we're not sure when we'll podcast again. I mean, not like, see ya. She's got on the ship, we never heard from her again. Apparently she liked what they did.
If she comes back, then we will be podcasting.
And if the ship does blow, let it be public record that Leslie can have this. Okay,
really?
But you have to share.
What about downstairs too? Do I get that stuff?
That stuff's okay.
Okay, this is where the stash
but
is.
you should share with Lori and,
just Lori? We'll just end it at Lori.
Okay, I'll let you work
I don't want
that
to
out.
share with too many people.
Yeah. So,
divide the spoils.
I don't think that the ship's going to blow or sink, but you never know. They didn't think the Titanic was going to sink.
I know. I'll be thinking about you. I'll be freaking out for you.
Oh, don't be freaked out. No.
No, it just stresses me out.
But we won't have the internet like we like.
So you can't communicate with me at all?
I will be able, I bought a package.
Should we send an SOS or like...
Just check in ahead with the yarn shops.
Okay. Has she arrived? This woman named Michelle.
Yes. She answers to anything.
That's right. She usually buys a ton of yarn. Did somebody come in fitting this description?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Yes, you will.
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I am getting to the point where I'm really getting to the point where I have so much that I want to use that it has to be something really special now.
No, I feel that way too, and my stash isn't half the size of yours, but I'm starting to look around going, I love that stuff.
Yeah.
And when am I ever going to knit with it?
Right.
Because I'm starting to collect more than what's going out into projects.
Oh, totally.
And so it's like, but I want to use it, and I feel like the more I buy, though, I'm not going to use it. Like,
it kind of does feel a little bit like overwhelming.
It does. It does, yeah.
But I rearranged how my yarn is last night because I brought some baskets up that had been in a closet.
Yeah.
So I kind of rearranged it, and I kind of was like, oh, I love this. I love this. And so I am kind of starting to think that I've been on Etsy, not as much. I've just been not going on as much just to keep that temptation down.
Yeah.
And as I'm looking at it, I think, well, do I love this more than some of the stuff that I have?
Right.
Because I really love what I have.
Exactly.
And I want to use it.
Right.
So
well, and also looking through and finding stuff that you don't love and finding a new purpose for it. It's like, give it to somebody who will use it. Like, I hate to see yarn not being used.
It's true.
That's sad.
And some of the stuff, that you buy at one point, in 2 years when you might get around to it, you might not like it as much.
Exactly.
Because there are somewhat of trends. I mean,
definitely.
Right now we love all the speckles.
Yep, and the white backgrounds.
Yeah.
And
in fact, well, right here I have, oh no. Oh gosh, it's way back there. I can't twist that far. Oh, no. Nah, forget it. But there was these ones that I got that I loved so much, and I thought for sure I was going to use right away. And that was like maybe 2 offs ago.
Yeah.
2 Oregon Flock and Fiber Festivals.
And we have that coming up in September, right? Or October?
I think it's late September, maybe.
So that's next month.
Oh my gosh.
So
and then we have the Columbia Gorge one, which is October, and we might have those mixed up.
Right.
It might.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right, though.
No, I think that October is off time.
Do you think so?
I'm thinking oct.
I
think oct. Off is an oct. But no, I don't know. I just don't remember. I'm gonna get it.
But that's, I mean, to me, that's an opportunity to really see the yarn and meet the indie dyers, and it's a cool opportunity.
I bought these several ago, and these are from Shaggy Bear Farms. They're in Oregon. I loved them so much. Yeah. And they, I want to find a pattern that I could really utilize both of them in, because they're kind of opposite of each other.
Yeah, they totally go though. Yeah.
And feel how soft they are.
They look soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is just an example though. I fell in love with these, and I thought for sure I had to have them. I just loved them. I thought I was going to use them right away.
Yeah.
Years have gone by.
I know.
But I will do something.
Yeah.
I just have to find the right pattern.
I know. That's the dilemma for everything.
Yeah.
Finding the perfect pattern.
So if you guys think of something, if you guys could find a pattern for me that I could utilize. I found a couple that are possibles, but it seems like it might need
like
something.
A shawl?
What else? What else would there be?
Yeah. See, I've been big into wanting to knit more blankets.
Oh.
I found this really pretty, I should have brought it.
That's
it was a free pattern. Yeah.
It's just so boring.
But I love blankets.
I like blankets too.
And my girls are getting older, and I really want to knit each of them their own blanket. It doesn't have to be the same blanket, but I want it to be just a blanket, a gift for me to them.
Yeah.
To wear.
I would wait till they're old enough to where they really appreciate it.
I think they would though. My girls love. Yeah, they'll wear my hats. They'll wear my socks all the time. So I feel like if I made them a blanket, they would really like that. But I've been big into that, and then the other thing I want to get more into is knitting more of Susan B. Anderson's animals.
The animals are so cute.
I knit her turtle, and I've knit something else of hers.
I should do some of those.
But Sue from Legacy Knits, she just knit Susan B. Anderson's a sheep, and it is the cutest thing ever. And I thought, those cute little projects are so fun to carry around,
right?
And they're great for gifts.
Did she do it in fun colors, or is it
it's like a cool color work pattern.
Okay.
It's
so
amazing.
You don't have to knit these animals like a duck yellow or a sheep white
you can
or
do
black.
Whatever you want. But I want to do that, blankets, and more slippers, because I knit my sister a pair of Simple House slippers. I can't remember the pattern's name, but I loved them, but I gave them to her, and so I'd like to knit more of those, because in the fall and winter, I wear stuff on my feet every day at home.
Yeah.
I always am in my slippers or knitted socks. So I thought if I had some knitted slippers, and they're so quick to knit up, and you can use wool, 100% wool, which I always have leftovers from different things.
Right.
But those, I don't know, I'm always doing shawls, and I'm like, okay, I have 50 billion shawls. Now I need to do, and I have 50 billion socks.
That's what I was thinking last time I was talking about doing the tank tops.
Yes, exactly.
But that would definitely not be a tank top type thing.
Yeah, maybe not, but it could. You could. Why couldn't it?
I don't know. It just seems like it wouldn't be.
Do you think it wouldn't be enough yardage?
Well, no, I think because it's so, not furry, but it's just so, it just doesn't
drape. It would have nice drape.
It would, maybe it'd be too, I don't know.
What is it made of?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it has
50-50 merino and Tessa silk. So it would have really nice drape.
Yeah, but it'd be really warm.
It would, yes.
I think maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
That's true. But
hey, you guys should tell us what you like to knit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's open a thread that says, what do you like to knit?
Yes.
I mean, we of course, we love to knit socks.
Yes. And sweaters. I mean, one of my goals for this year was to finish another sweater. And so I am bound and determined to finish that by. Well, I want to finish it before December, but.
And I'm kind of off the normal sweaters,
Yeah.
just because. For one thing, I'm too hot, and because I'm so big right now, I just don't want to do.
Well,
that
and I
much.
hope this one fits me. I don't know. I did a swatch, but I was a different size at that time. I've gained a little bit of weight back, so I'm hoping it still fits me. And it's going to be, I'm going to have to wear a shirt underneath it because it is going to be, I'm not sensitive to scratchiness, but I feel like it will be super duper warm. So I will probably have to wear like a cami under it just to keep it a little bit away from my skin. We'll see. I don't know.
But I get what you're saying about just trying to come up with different things.
Different things to knit. Yeah, because I feel like I'm always got a shawl on the needles. I mean, the yoga wrap, I like that. Or it's called yoga shawl, but it's definitely more of a wrap. So it's different than my typical shawl. So
yeah.
So yeah, just trying to venture out and do some different things.
And that's the thing is that's what would be nice about having the project in mind and then buying the yarn.
Yes.
Because I think about that of I'd like to knit more things, but then you have to start knowing how much yarn to buy.
Exactly, and I always end up buying one skein of something, so it's going to limit me.
Right.
What I knit with
unless
this.
you go match it up with another color.
Which I could do, and I should, but I never do. I should.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna.
Yes, we need to do that.
We have all sorts of things we're gonna do.
We have all kinds of plans.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if I had told you in a private message that I would say something or talk about something and I didn't, I apologize.
Yes.
And so does Leslie. She's very sorry.
Yeah, I am very sorry all the time.
And be jocking on something.
Yeah.
Go jock on something. Oh no, I haven't got it yet.
Oh yeah, I don't think.
No.
I don't even know if we know.
We don't. Go eat a cupcake.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can. I was gonna say you could jock on a cupcake, but jock. You can, I don't know. Go jocking after.
Just
a cupcake.
don't spit on the cupcake and then eat it.
You bite it, but don't spit.
Right, because biting was a thing too.
You should bite on the cupcake.
Bite on it.
Yes, but don't spit on the cupcake.
Don't spit on it unless you're. Never mind. To say if you're going to give it to someone you don't like, you could spit on it first.
Well,
but that would be totally inappropriate.
Shouldn't. Yeah, that wouldn't be nice.
I really shouldn't even say things like that.
I don't want to be your enemy.
No. Mine?
Yeah, I don't want you spitting on anything of mine.
No, and I wouldn't. I don't even like to spit.
Okay. But if you did, you totally would be all over that. So thank God she does not like to spit.
If you were my enemy, I wouldn't be giving you a cupcake.
That's true.
Right.
Unless it's laced with something.
So if you have an enemy and they try to give you a cupcake, don't take it. Something bad's going on.
They're jocking to get you.
Yes. I don't know. We'll work on this.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll probably try to get some thing to share, some awesome.
Yeah.
If I see a whale, I'll take a picture.
Thank you. Please do. Yes. Document your
I will try to
vacation.
document my.
Yes, so we can show some pretty pictures.
I will share it with everyone when I get back.
That would be fun.
So
thank you. Well,
all
I hope you survive.
Bon voyage.
We hope we'll see you back here real soon.
You're kind of hoping I don't come back.
No, well, I mean,
I know, right?
The yarn.
Yeah.
No. One time, long time ago, she gave me a bunch of jewelry, and I felt like she died. She was like, I'm getting rid of all this because I can't wear jewelry anymore. And she had awesome, cool necklaces. Most of my jewelry I wear is probably from you. But I just remember I felt so weird. I was like, I feel like you died, and I'm like going through all your stuff.
I know, that was, I do remember you saying that you felt that way.
Yeah, that was very
Well,
strange.
the only way I'd give you all my yarn is if I actually did die. So you won't have to at least feel that way.
Yeah,
unless I am dead.
Yes.
And then, I mean, really, if I was, then that would be therapeutic for you.
I don't know. I think I'd cry every time I knit with it. It'd be depressing.
All right.
But I would take it though. I mean, I'm not gonna
put yourself through that.
It would be therapy for me. You know, the more I knit with it, I could,
Yeah.
Think happy thoughts.
You kind of missed. I mean, that whole thing. What you should be saying is, and if something happens to me, you can have my yarn.
Well, you could totally have my yarn, but it's not like my yarn is much, But yes, you're welcome to whatever. Yes, I have. What's mine is yours. And
what's mine is yours.
That's right.
So there you go. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll miss
one
you.
One of us dies mysteriously.
Yeah.
Look at the other person.
Exactly. Make sure they have an alibi.
That's right.
And I'm thinking. And just so you know, it's only on this cruise. If something happens to me outside of the cruise, I'm not, because I am starting to wonder now. She's going to take out a hit on me.
That's right. Just for your yarn.
Yep.
Cause of death, or motive for death,
yarn
stash.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yes. Thanks for putting up with us.
Yeah.
And our craziness. Yes.
All right. Goodbye.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage.
Hasta
yes.
luego.
Hasta, and well, we won't see him tomorrow.
No, we won't.
What other languages do we know?
I don't know any.
I don't know any languages.
Okay, so the gal that won one of the patterns, Strick Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Strick is knit in Danish.
Oh, of course.
Isn't that cool?
Of course.
Why, of course?
Because it's brilliant. That's really smart. And of course it had to mean something. It couldn't just be Strick Lisa.
But now I know how to
That's
say
really
knit
cool.
in Danish.
There you
or
go.
Denmark, or Danish.
Is that Dutch? Would it be
Dutch.
Dutch? Is that what it is? Not Danish. It would be Dutch, right?
I don't know. Maybe Danish is just something you eat.
I think. Or it's a culture, the Danish culture.
I am so
know.
American.
Me too.
Ignorant of anything outside of America.
Ignorant of anything outside of our area.
Exactly. And I'm not proud of this. I do
No.
wish that I knew more, but that ship has sailed.
I'm done with school.
We've talked about this before. It's too late for me. But all of you younger people out there, learn
Go to
another
school.
language.
Yes. That's funny.
Do something.
I know. Do something with your life. Find out about the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough.
Yes.
It's getting too hot.
That's right. It is hot. Let's
Bye.
stop fanning ourselves. Bye.
Yes.